G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum on episode 360. Hope you guys are doing well. My goodness, we've got, including today, I suppose you could say 6 more days for the playthrough. But yeah, feels like it's pretty much about 5 more days. We got like small chicken eggs here. What's going on? Is that because these guys are not well fed or something like that? I know we didn't really have enough feed for them the past few days. Perhaps maybe that could be inducing them to make only the small chicken eggs. But let's take a look at the love hearts here. Ah yes, okay, so we've got a reduced number of hearts here for both Mog and Choc, or Choco, and Ed. He's about halfway there. Oh, another egg. Nice, I will take that. So I guess we should give them a bit of a pet here, just to speed up the process of the love hearts going back up. But yeah, in terms of what we're going to get up to today, well, there's a few things. Firstly, I sort of want to try and do a few bits and pieces, including dealing with extra things here at the farm, particularly to do with the animal feed. So gonna go see Erwin about that. Then I do also want to work on a bit of infrastructure. There's a few bridges that need some lighting that we could spend some time trying to fix. So we'll definitely do that today as well. And then only later on we will start thinking about the next project, which I guess I have been talking about in previous episodes already. But yeah, we'll look into what we can do on that front. Hopefully get some part of the project started at the very least. So that's the plan for the day anyway. Let's maybe grab these quandongs and just store the quandongs for now. Let's get the boyos fed. The 1 piece of meat for you, and Spike can have another. Looks like we've got some honey ready for harvest. Let's grab all of that. And yeah, I'm sort of thinking about the amount of time we've got, guys, and potentially it might be a good idea to set up another apiary enclosure at the spare house in the center of Wuyan. So I guess maybe we'll put that on the list and on the agenda. I'm not entirely sure about doing that today, but I think it's something that we can do within the next 5 episodes. Doesn't seem like it would be too difficult to do. You know, since we've got the apiaries sort of nice and organized here at the proper farm, at the main farm, I think we should do something similar at the spare house. Might make it look a little bit nicer. Alright, and a few more beans over here. I'm guessing we'll probably have a whole bunch more beans ready for harvest over this side as well, so let's just go check. More watermelons. Very good. No beans here, apparently. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. I did miss some cherries from Cherry Road. Typical. And let's check the beans over here. Just a few. And what about the watermelons over this side? Or the tomatoes? Okay. Nothing left here at the farm to do, except checking on the crab pots, seeing if we can get some keys. You know, I'd really like there to be more seafood type dishes that we would be able to cook, because we're able to get like crabs and yabbies and prawns and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be kind of cool if we could use those for making different types of dishes, you know? It's like tasty, tasty crabs. Like Singaporean crab curry or something like that. That would be delicious. But anyway, I don't think we can actually grow anything here that would, you know, be used to actually make any curries. You know what? Chilies. That would be cool to be able to grow some chilies. Although you would need some, I guess, warmer weather for that. So it'd have to be something that you would do in the summer. Just checking to see if we have anything else that we need to do here. I think maybe we're gonna try to make some fertilizer. Only one batch though. And yeah, I guess I sort of need to figure out what we're going to do in terms of keeping up the fertilizer production. Maybe we might need to think about collecting some shells. As much as I don't really like making fertilizer using the shells, we don't really have much of an option right now. Unless throughout the day we come across a lot of rupus. Would be nice. Okay, now, bush limes. We do need to grill these bush limes, so I'm not going to let go of the bush limes just yet. We do need to find some more. A few things that we probably don't need right now. The grass seeds, pine cones, everything else I think we can hang on to. Chuck keys in there. Almost got 30 keys, which is very nice. Let's start the day, shall we? So, first things first is, let's just check on the board here. Yep, this is the shipping request, which we already have. So in a couple of days, it's going to be Sheila's birthday. Gotta remember that. Let's... Ooh, nice opal. Let's gamble a little bit. And, wow, that could have been bad. We dropped our dinks there for a second. Alright. And I do want to visit John, actually. Sort of wanting to get a house customization kit, but that doesn't seem to be available today, so we're going to have to visit him a few more times. Hopefully we'll get one before the end of the series. And I did say that we do want to go see Erwin. He wasn't opening his shop yesterday, so yeah, it had to be today. Let's buy a whole bunch of this, and we're gonna have to try and top up the silo for the moose and the pleep and the bombat. So that should do it. 400, and hopefully we won't have to worry about it for too much more. Or for a very long time, that is. I wonder what would happen if we sold a stack of 50 opals to Jimmy. I wonder how much money we would get. But then, you know, it's a little bit hard to find opals, so I don't want to get rid of 50 opals just yet until we at least have like another 10 to spare. But yeah, I'm really curious as to how much money we can make in that one go. That one transaction. Anywho, I'm here because we need to make some wooden lamp posts. So, I know of a couple of bridges that need these lamp posts, so we need at least 4. And you know what, I'm probably going to just make 4, because it's maybe a bit better for us to sort of reserve our inventory space at this point because we've got so much stuff. We don't have any palmwood fences apparently, so we're gonna have to make some palmwood fences. And we need wooden torches, which we only have one of. Let's see if we can make some wooden torches here. And then let's make these fences. One batch should be enough. And then now should be able to make these lamps. So let's do 4 of them. We are running low on nails, actually. So I don't know if we want to maybe spend time crafting some nails. Might not be a bad idea. Okay, cool. Got a batch of nails there, which is good. I think that's it. So while we're here though, why don't we drop a few things and things can sort of process while we're away. Let's do some bottle brush teas. Drop the wattle brews in. And yeah, let's make some more flour here as well. I wonder if we should be switching our production up to make like more sugar instead of flour. We've got 900 sugarcane. I thought we had more than that, but that's fine. I suppose maybe we should just keep going with the flour for the time being. Alright. Looks good. Anything else we need to do here in town? I feel like maybe not. So let's get the day started and let's see if we can find these bridges that need working on. Well, I tried to warn him, but he just wouldn't move, so it's not my fault. Alright, so let's get the animal feed in here. We'll top it up as much as we can, I reckon, so we won't have to do it again for a very, very long time. And then from here, yeah, we've got to work out which bridges need those lamps. And then only after that, we'll start thinking about the project, or the next project, that we're going to start working on. I wonder how many batches of food can fit in the silo. Anyway, there we go. It is maxed out. So, do we want to top up the silo over this side as well? We could. We've got plenty of food, so let's just keep going. Good times. Alright, so let's put the animal feed away. Can't remember where we're keeping that. Possibly over here. Let's just quickly grab this Vombat poo over here, and I can't remember if we had a spare one, but if we do, then that's our 2 batches of fertilizer. Okay. No luck, it seems, but that's fine, that's okay. Don't really need the bag of fertilizer right now. Okay, so let's check the map and let's see. I think we've got X's on those bridges that we need to work on. So one is over here, it seems. Curious. But this is leading to the Western Connection, right? So I would have thought that that one specifically would be looking pretty good. Yeah, nothing wrong with this one, it seems. Unless I just forgot to take it off when we were working on it for whatever reason. Maybe this one? No. Okay, that one has the lamps. I swear we saw them maybe in the previous episode. Alright, since we're here, let's maybe just tidy a few things up. We've got fertilizer going here as well. Ah, and good old Ted is out and about somewhere. Where is he? I'm not sure where Ted is. Is that him over there? No. Well, if we do see Ted, I sort of want to have a chat with him because, you know, I'd like him to feel welcome. And I'd like him to keep coming to our town, if possible. But anyway, let's clear up the quarries as well. Couple of old keys in that one. That's nice. Oh, actually, there he is. He just appeared out of nowhere. Let's have a chat. Always nice bumping into you. What can I do for you? Let's just chat, mate. Oh, what do you want to chat about? Do you need anything? Oh, that reminds me, have you got any furniture you don't need anymore? If you've got any furniture you don't want anymore, be sure to bring it to me. I will, mate. Thank you, Blue. Alright, well, let's actually go to the recycling bin and see if we can find something for him there, because, yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we've got any furniture that we don't exactly need. But I'm sure the recycling bin will have something. Alright, so we've got an X on this one as well. Let's just check. Okay, we've got lamps there, that's fine. Strange. I wonder if it could be that one. But let's go up north here. I think, at the very least, this bridge here, potentially this bridge here as well, is probably the ones that we saw the other day. And hopefully we can fix them up. Yeah, definitely no lamps here. Let's drop down and let's do our thing here. So, one lamp there. And another one right here. I would like to pick up more of these shells, but we are sort of running a little bit low on space now. Maybe I'll go with the scallop shells. And the Cassidae. Shrinks as well. No sand dollars. What else? Tonidae? Yeah, looking okay. Maybe I'll just do a bit of a search on this side and see if I can find ones that we can take home with us. Mate, I'm just here peacefully collecting shells. Why are you being so mean? Alright. Good times. I think we should get out of here before we start getting kicked around. Let's fly over towards the bridge near those weary moos, and we'll quickly inspect whether or not we need lamps there. We definitely do, so let's get it done. I'd hunt all of these turkeys, but we don't exactly have space for all the meat. Alright, or is it better to put it there? There we go. Leave me alone. Ow. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. I guess they don't want to mess with us anymore. They've had enough. Our HP is kind of low. Maybe we do need to go home and have a bit to eat or something like that. Alright. Not gonna worry too much about more shells. I think we've got maybe plenty of these scallop shells to try and make some fertilizer. I'm sure we've got a bit of a supply of those types of shells back at home. Ooh, wattle flowers. Ooh, bush limes. We need all of those. Actually, we should be checking on how many bush limes we've got to deliver. I'm sure it's like something like, is it 29? I felt like we delivered 29 recently. 24 bush limes. Okay, so we really just need to find one more bush lime tree, which should give us about 3 limes. And, oh, here's one. So sometimes they're a little bit hard to notice. Okay, so we've got the bush limes. We just need to cook up the limes now and actually turn in the quest, so I don't think that's going to be too difficult. Rightio, so since we're here, let's just drop all of our shells here. Let's grab the scallop shells. We'll quickly drop those in. And in a couple of days, we'll have one more bag of fertilizer from that. Good times. Yeah, need to go back to our storage area and just put things away. Guandongs can go away as well. Good. Let's head back. Yeah, I'm not driving properly because, as I said, it's the N key is not exactly the best key for using the horn on the bike or any of the other vehicles, to be fair. It just seems a little bit awkward to drive at the same time. Not the safest. Alright, now while we're here, let's actually just do a couple of things. I do want to prepare for our next apiary enclosure. We'll get these bush limes cooked up. And yeah, then we'll be off thinking about all the projects. Maybe we can do a little bit of a cleanup over here. We've got things strewn about everywhere. Don't worry, it's still hygienic. That's fine. It's totally safe. Alright, teas. Let's put the teas here. And yeah, so we've got some vine walls here. We actually only need 3 vine walls for what we need to make. Waterbeds, I will carry the waterbeds just in case we need them, but I feel like we're probably going to source our water from the ocean for the next project. Mossy brick paths, we've got plenty of. I'll just maybe keep those handy just in case, because as I said, there is still that idea, if we've got time, to maybe replicate what we've done here somewhere up towards the northeast. But we'll see how we go on that front, because you know there's always the chance that we can just do that when we come back to the series rather than doing it within the next 5 episodes. We'll see how we go. We'll have one of those right now. We don't really have space for more palm wood fences, do we? Okay. Actually, I'll keep these because we might actually use the palm wood fences together with the vine walls. The only problem with making the new apiary enclosure is that we only have 5 bee houses to actually put in there. So we kind of need one more. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime within the series. But if we cut down some trees somewhere and we happen to come across a bee house, a beehive rather, then you know we can make another bee house from there. Just checking on the tucker box, seeing what. Ooh, lucky pasties. Did we get rid of all of our pasties when we spoke to Jimmy the other day, or did we just sell him some fresh produce? I can't remember. Ooh, yeah, okay, we've got pasties. Let's sell. I'm sure she can buy any number of pasties, but let's sell her 50. And let's see how much money we can make from pasties. Oh, actually, was she even there? Don't tell me she's... Oh, God. Alright. Yes, of course she's out here. Come on. It's time for you to get to work. Yeah. Get a move on. Come on, Sheila. I wonder if some of our... some of our townies are having a bit of a hard time trying to get to their destinations because the pathing is a little bit weird. Like, she seems to be trying to make her way there, but it almost seems like she's a little bit drunk and she's not entirely sure what she's doing. See, look at that. It's like, whoa, whoa. Okay. Good times. Now, Sheila, let me sell you those pasties. Welcome to the Tucker Box. What can I do for you, doll? I want to sell. Well, today I'm paying top dink for pasties. Well, that's good because I've got 50. Some great produce here, Blue. How does 700,000 dink sound? That's pretty decent. Alright, cool. So we've got another million dink in our pockets. Very nice. It's 10 o'clock. I feel like I've been dilly-dallying a while now, doing various things and not actually working on the projects. So let's actually get the day progressing. Not started, because we have started. Sorry guys, the bush limes have reminded me that there is another task that we need to try and fix up. Ah yes, and there's the matter of Ted Selly's furniture. Let's go see Milburn. Okay, he's not here, apparently. There he is. It's dark already. I completed your request, mate. Wow, you really got the shipment ready for me? Yes, mate, a second time. There you go. Thanks a lot, Blue. You really saved me. I didn't think I'd get that shipment filled. Here's your 13,000 dink. Good times. Cheers for that, Milburn. And, yeah, even more bush limes over here. I'm just sort of collecting more bush limes because, you know, we're sort of a little bit low on the bush limes in the storage area. But anyway, finally, let's... No, not yet. Sorry, guys. We do need some furniture. Let's see if we can find some in here. Nice. Okay, plenty of furniture. Well, why don't we just grab the chair and be done with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head straight for the spare house in the center of Guyenne. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll just work on the apiary rather than thinking about this next project. I think we can go a day without looking at project work for a change. But you know what, maybe it's not such a good idea. Maybe towards the end of the day we'll start thinking about the project and what we want to do. It's just that we are going to run out of stamina, and it's just going to be that little bit harder for us to even do any work on it, but we'll see how we go. Okay. Ted. I've got your furniture, mate. Ah, Blue. Always nice bumping into you. What can I do for you? I want to chat, and I want to tell you that I've got some furniture for you. There you go. Oh, wow. Can't believe how helpful you are. Take this, you've earned it. Pink sneakers. Okay, cool. Not sure if that goes with our wardrobe, but you know what? We can always just sell it to Jimmy, or sorry, to John. Good-o. So, where are we headed? Well, the project site, as I said before, guys, is going to be down south, right in this location here. So, quite a large beach, or beachfront, going on in that area, so I feel like we could essentially have something of interest there. Blue Ruru looking very nice. And why not? While we're sort of traveling around, we should really be foraging. That is not the way. I think this is the way. Now, all the foraging is really distracting, isn't it? Like, every time you see something that you think you need, it's like, oh, gotta stop again. And now that I'm passing some of those bones that are strewn about, I'm like, oh, should I be gathering some bones? Because we could use all of that for fertilizer. Since we're not really going into the deep mines recently, you know, it's just a little bit harder trying to find spare bones. And it's late, just like that. So, I don't know how far we're really gonna get with the project work, but we'll try our best. Might help if we Let me just quickly check where we're going. Okay, so it should be sort of towards this side, right? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, so this is the spot. I think the first order of things is really just getting rid of these rocks. And I also think we're going to have to get rid of some of these shells as well. How are we doing for inventory space? Looking decent. We might be able to pick up quite a few shells. And yeah, as a result, this is going to fuel quite a few more bags of fertilizer, hopefully. Again, I don't really want to use the shells for fertilizer, but if we're really pressed, which we are currently, then we can use it. Grab that, and I'll just quickly dump that there. I do see some quandongs, which might be good for the moose back at home. How are we doing for space? Yeah, looking okay. I'm just trying to decide whether or not I want to dig up some of the treasures down here. Okay. So, this is the site. What I'm not entirely sure of at the moment is how I'm going to shape it. I did say it's going to be the shape of like a gigantic foot, almost, right? Now, what I'm also thinking is whether or not we would want to make some kind of a viewing point into this area, because you wouldn't really be able to tell that it's a giant foot unless you were looking at the map, right? So if you looked at it from a higher vantage point, then you'll be able to tell. So I'm thinking maybe there'll be a vantage point either on this side or on this side. The pine forest biome generally is a higher altitude, so we could maybe just naturally use that point to look down. It just means that we might have to sort of clear out a lot of trees and stuff. But that's the idea. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, that's a really, really good question. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe if we just get a start by making a hole. And my thought process is we'll probably have some parts of it be deeper than others. I just don't want to spawn crocs here. That's the only thing. So we can't make it too deep. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think it's going to be sort of, we'll have the toes on this side, if that makes sense. So we'll have sort of smaller mini ponds over here that comprise toes, and then like a larger pond up here which I feel like we've maybe made a bit of a mistake already in where we have dug. But one thing about doing this work is the map doesn't automatically update immediately, so you're gonna have to sort of play around until you get the right shape that you want. I feel like maybe I'm gonna need to clear up some of this stuff here as well. Alright, I might not bother with this drum can, because I think we are really struggling for inventory space right now, so we'll leave that one for tomorrow. So I think that's it for the day, guys. We'll come back to doing more project work in the next episode. I feel like this episode we're sort of distracted quite a lot. There were many things that took our attention, but tomorrow I think we'll be a little bit more focused. One other thing that I do want to do is actually pass by all of the intersections that we've made and actually put signs in, because I feel like we've put in signs but we haven't exactly written down the directions, so I think we should actually fix a lot of that up sometime very soon. I would maybe go into the workshop. Actually, no, we don't need to go to the workshop because a lot of this stuff is just going in here, right? So now we've got even more space for early morning farming. So yeah, problem solved. Alright. But yeah, still a lot of work to do. 5 episodes remaining. Goodness me, I'm sure we'll get there. I'm just having my doubts now for this giant foot in the sand project. We'll see how we go. Hopefully we get to complete it. Otherwise, maybe there might be a few episodes where we'll be spending quite a lot of time going into this project late at night. But yeah. We'll just have to see how we progress in the coming days. Alright guys, I'm signing out. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.